But welcome. It is time to discuss some craziness. I mean, I think we spoke about talking about it like 3-4 episodes ago. You were like, you really wanted to talk about these cases because you were like, yo, I got a daughter, so I gotta see what it's about. You know what I mean? Especially if she's gonna get into sports. You know what I mean? She's already active, so you never know, right? So you do want to be present and aware of what psychos are capable of. I don't even want to use the word psychos. I'm gonna say weirdos. Because
I think weirdos is nicer because psychos has a diagnostics to it.
Exactly, and I'm not here to diagnose
weirdos.
Anyone, so
weirdos is just nicer. You're being nice calling them weirdo.
Yeah, so we're today, as you can see, I guess you saw the title. It's called "Somebody's Watching Me."
I always feel like
I don't know if you guys are aware.
Watching me.
So what you did there.
Oh.
But Paige Bueckers, probably the two most popular women basketball players right now. Yeah, Paige Bueckers and Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I read ahead in the article.
Oh, okay.
I read the first sentence. Good. I read the first sentence, and the first two things about it pissed me off.
Well, okay. Let's get into it. First case we're going to discuss is Paige Bueckers. Like, I know the details in it, and it's more or less like I want to get his reaction. But before we get into it, I want to know, like, as a father of my beautiful niece Rocky. Hi, Rocky. How you doing?
Hey, baby girl.
Of my beautiful niece Rocky. When you hear stories like this, I know you got to be triggered or feel some type of way. So, like, speak on it, bro.
I'm just gonna give you a quick example. So I told you many times before, I watch a lot of that true crime shit on YouTube. Yes. I watch interrogation interviews, crazy ass stories, all real true crime shit that's happened in the world. Every time I watch an episode that has children in it, it pisses me off more. Now, ask me this 10 years ago.
Right.
Whatever. I don't care.
You'd be like, okay.
I ain't got no kid. I ain't got no kid. Whatever. Now that I have a child, anything that is there's any kind of injustice to a child that pisses me off.
Yep.
I'm ready. We might have to mute that one out. I'll have to mute that one out because we're under 5 minutes. Pisses me off, bro.
Yeah.
Pisses me off. So stuff like this, where women can't even be safe. I don't even know what happened, but obviously if it's stalking, women aren't safe. So something like this that I see, it's gonna. This is why my daughter does karate. This is why my daughter will have mace. This is why my daughter will have a license to carry if I can convince the wife.
Right. But that probably won't be until
way later.
Grown. Right.
She will have mace. She will have mace as a youth. I'll tell her that.
Yeah, and as you said, she's already learning her hand-to-hand combat. So
she be in there.
Because Daddy and Uncle Dell can't always be around, and Uncle Joe. Right. So you're gonna have to defend yourself sometimes, straight like that.
That is a fact.
But let's get into it, bro.
Can I read this?
Wait. Let me give a quick rundown of who we're talking about.
Okay, because all I have is man pleads guilty. That's the headline. So it's a wrap up. This is the wrap up.
This is the Paige Bueckers situation. It's kind of weird. And I wanted to put this in perspective that she was dealing with this during the tournament last year.
Crazy.
During the entire tournament, she was dealing with this dude. Like, it's wild. Let's get into it. His name is Robert Cole Parmalee. I think I'm saying his name correctly. He's 40 years old.
That's one part that pissed me off.
Right. Because Paige is what, like 21, 22?
That is my peer.
Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. That is our peer, bro. Like,
yeah.
Definitely closer to you. But, like, come on, bro. That's wild. Posted multiple times on social media about his desire to meet and marry Paige. Like, you don't even know this woman.
Oh, my God. I'm looking at this man. Oh, my God.
We're going to show them. Like I said, I just wanted to give him like a precursor. Let me see.
I know his house stink. I don't care what nobody say. It's smelling there. I'm sorry.
I think the first time they got him, he was arrested in August near Bradley Airport in Connecticut, which is 40 minutes away from UConn.
From campus. Stores, yeah.
But it was unrelated. But he told the police he was on his way to see Paige. So now you can get into like, this is what, like, I'm like, yo, when I was like doing a research to this, I was like, where though? Like, she's not provocative. She's not like puts herself out there as I'm here for anyone that wants it. I'm like, where? This is not me saying she's not attractive or anything like that, but she doesn't present herself.
She doesn't come off that way. It's not like she's not like she's an OnlyFans model. She is a college basketball player. And this man, this dude looked like a straight creep. Can I read it? Even in the nice shirt that he's wearing in the court case, he still looked like a damn
You want to show him? You want to show him?
Real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Again. Hold on, I got to present.
I think it's present.
Yep, share screen. I feel like it's been a while. Look at this creepazoid, y'all. Look at this man. Look at them eyes.
And look, you can see there's something missing. There's a few eggs out of that dozen, son. There's a few eggs missing out of that dozen.
A couple of screws loose, my guy. A couple of screws loose.
That's the guy that said,
for sure,
he's going to meet and marry Paige Bueckers. Like I said, Paige is not an ugly girl. It's just, bro, you're 40.
I look at Paige Bueckers.
Probably the brightest future right now.
Yeah. And I look at Paige Bueckers and I go, oh, look at this young basketball player. I don't go, she's the love of my life. I don't know. Can I read?
Yes, go ahead. So put the people on, man.
All right. Whoops. Where'd I go? Hold on. All right. This is an ESPN article written by Katie Barnes, December 18th, 2024. Shout out Katie Barnes in good old Vernon, Connecticut.
Yep.
A place that I frequent. That's what else pissed me off. We go to the Vernon Diner every time we head to New York. So that pissed me off more than this happened.
Yep.
The at Vernon, Connecticut. All right. Reporter voice. A 40-year-old man arrested for stalking UConn basketball star Paige Bueckers pleaded guilty Wednesday to a second-degree charge at Rockville Superior Court. Robert Cole Parmalee of Grants Pass, Oregon, received a 1-year suspended sentence and 3 years probation. According to the plea agreement, Parmalee must abide by the protective order that has been in effect since September 16th and will remain in place until January 4th, 2064.
2064, yup.
And comply with...
He'll be like 80.
He'll be dead. And comply... Okay, reporter voice. And comply with treatment recommendations for his mental health. He is barred from the state of Connecticut during his 3-year probation. In addition, Parmalee is barred from arenas, hotels, and practice facilities where the UConn women's basketball team is present. The state attorneys also added that the WNBA has barred him from all arenas and practice facilities.
Period. They don't want him near their players, brother. That is wild. When I saw that. Exactly.
I shouldn't be laughing. I shouldn't be laughing.
Now, what you're doing right now is exactly what I did. I was like, yo, the WNBA, they're going to protect their assets.
They said, I'm saving my comments. I'm saving my comments to the end. That's why I'm laughing. Though.
Go ahead.
All right. Where am I at? All right. Bueckers and UConn coach Gino Auriemma declined to comment. Oh, hold on. Parmalee apologized in court to the state of Connecticut, its residents, and to UConn. According to his attorney, Parmalee is booked on a Wednesday evening flight to Washington. Bueckers and UConn coach Gino Auriemma declined to comment through a spokesperson.
Right.
Quote, my client had requested that Parmalee return home, get the evaluation and treatment that he needs, and that she be left alone, said attorney Robert Britt, who represented Bueckers at Wednesday's hearing. We're very happy with that, end quote. Parmalee was arrested by Connecticut State Police on August 27th while he was walking along a highway near Bradley International Airport in Windsor Locks. According to UConn police, Parmalee told state police that he was going to see Bueckers. Prior to his arrest, Parmalee posted on social media that he was traveling to Connecticut to propose to Bueckers and to get her expelled from UConn. He had been held on a $100,000 bond since his arrest. UConn police rearrested Parmalee on September 13th and charged him with breach of peace, electronic stalking, and harassment. Parmalee is also referred to as Parmalee on various social media accounts. Parmalee. According to UConn police, officials in UConn's communications department received messages from Parmalee in June that police described as rambling. His social media activity contained dozens of references to Bueckers, including a post with a fake wedding invitation and multiple photos of Parmalee with what appears to be an engagement ring. According to an affidavit on the application for an arrest warrant, Parmalee began sending videos via social media to Bueckers, identified in court documents as victim 1 in February. According to the affidavit, Bueckers never responded, but began worrying for the safety of her friends and family in September, leading her to give a statement to UConn police.
Rightfully so.
3 things. Shout out to Paige for not keeping her mouth shut and going to the right people at the right time, because that's nothing.
Like I said, it was during tournament time or right before tournament time. So she was like, nah, we can't have this now.
You don't have, there's women that will hide that shit because it's embarrassing. And no, don't ever speak the fuck out. I would tell my daughter all the time. Second of all, shout out to the WNBA. Them niggas said, keep that creep away from me.
Yeah. Yo, they were like, nope. Oh, because think about it. We already spoke about it in an episode before. Paige is number 1.
She's going 1. Yeah.
They just lost Luca. She's about to be her.
Yeah, she's the one. It's her. Yeah.
Right?
It's going to be her and Mr. Glass.
You think, wow. Which is crazy because he did just get hurt. But
already.
They're not yeah, right. They're not trying to have no stalking situation in the NBA, especially with the next person we're about to discuss too, because you already know what's going to happen with that dude.
Before we go on, I just want to say a serious note. This is the
definitely.
I don't know the other one, but it might apply to this one, the next one too. But this is the number 1 A1 prime cut beef example of parasocial interaction. This is the number parasocial. And for people that don't know what parasocial is, I got the definition because as I was reading the article and you said something, bing, parasocial popped into my head.
Yep.
Parasocial means relating. This is from Google AI. I'll just let you know. Parasocial means relating to a connection between someone and a person they don't know, like a celebrity or fictional character. Parasocial relationships are one-sided, with the other person being unaware of the person's existence.
Right.
Examples: that Stalker.
I'm not going to read these. Right there. You're right.
Yeah.
These
There's one of them.
Going to discuss. Right.
Well, go ahead. That is clearly one of them. This creep motherfucker here, Parmalee.
I mean,
you a weirdo. You a weirdo.
Mention it that he's supposed to receive like mental health counseling, evaluation, and treatment and all that. I mean, I don't know how much of that is gonna work, especially with a case like this.
I'm sorry, that just pisses me off. That stuff. He's a deviant.
I can't just easily chalk it up to
DSP. He's a deviant. He's a deviant. Okay, he is a deviant. He was 19 when that woman was born. Right. I was working at Sports Authority when she was conceived. Okay.
Right. Bro,
I was a whole ass adult, and he's got some kind of parasocial love for her.
Right.
You're weird. Ain't nothing going to rehabilitate that. You might put a coat on it. But put lipstick on a pig, it's still a pig.
It's still a pig. Right? It's still Miss
That's my shit is sharp. That's still a sharp. Listen, Ocho. You put lipstick on a pig, it's still a pig.
Still a pig. Still gonna roast. Still gonna roast.
But in all seriousness, like, come on, bro. That nigga knew what he was doing.
But you know what's crazy? That parasocial relationship happens a lot more often than we know. Yeah. Especially with celebrities.
I was gonna say probably not as often with women basketball players. Celebrities, streamers, people that go live, especially the streamers, because they have the connection is this. It looks like we're talking to each other.
And it's like sometimes, especially with say someone like Kai, it's like you're sitting there chilling with him.
Right. I was just watching them before we came on. It's like you're sitting in a room with them and y'all talking back and forth and you interact with your computer.
Because he reads the
some
chat.
People, right. For some people, they take that connection too far. I know Kai's not my friend. I know I can't walk up to Kai. Yo, Kai, I've been watching you for years. You know what? It's me. Like, it's me, Average Bravo. They're gonna be like,
right. He's gonna be like, okay.
Oh, how long you been following? That's gonna be his only answer.
Right.
Don't be. I'm gonna say this one thing. For me, right. He'll be like 40. Damn.
I got that rich.
Don't touch grass. That's what he'll tell me. But what was I gonna say? I was gonna say this about the whole grand scheme of things, because I'm looking at it like these are women basketball players. They don't even the amount, unless you're in their social medias. That's a different game. I can't say that because he's probably in her social media and all that. Because in my head, I'm thinking like she's a female basketball player. You only see her maybe 2 or 3 times a week.
Oh,
but if you're on,
right.
That's why I said never mind. That's why I said never mind, because he's probably exactly. That's what I was getting at. It's a different time.
Pictures upon pictures of that young lady.
Yeah. He's probably got
on his phone, on his wall, like it's sick, bro. It's kind of sick. Like you see how we talk about Satsu and all that, but like I don't have posters of Satsu. Hey Satsu, how you doing, girl? But like I don't have posters of her or nothing like that. I mean, you got her jersey in 2K and all that.
You don't have a poster on your ceiling like I do?
Nah.
I'm trolling.
I don't.
My wife would be like, "You got what?
What the hell is that? Who the hell is that?
Who the hell is this on my ceiling? And did you put all this up there?
How'd you get that up there?"
Exactly what she's saying.
Real though, like when I it was funny because at first I was just gonna focus on Paige's case. Then no lie, when like they closed out Paige's case.
Yeah, a few weeks
almost later. A month later, this case happens. The one we're about to get to now.
Guilty as charged.
Like, what? All right, let's get to it. We're going to talk about Caitlin Clark's case. Like, y'all know who Caitlin Clark is.
Come on, we know.
Indiana Fever might mess around and lead her team to the chip because the squad is totally different. It is built around their brand new coach. It's wild. Caitlin Clark Starking case, Michael Thomas Lewis, 55. Now, that's our elder. He's 55. That's our elder. You know what I mean? So it's like, what are you doing, bro? And the thing is, this case is somewhat fresh because he has to go back to court next month. Yep, March 31st, 2025. So they're going to offer him a plea deal. Everything that you probably heard from the last case, mental health issues, stay away from them. You're not allowed to know WNBA. Trust me, the WNBA is protecting Caitlin Clark.
Stay the fuck away from our people. That's what they say. Keep away from our women or that's your ass. That's clearly what they say.
They're going to protect Caitlin Clark. You saw what they did, got charter flights for all the teams and all that because she said so. You know this guy. They're gonna give him a plea deal, but they're gonna be like, bro, don't go anywhere near her. Yeah. You breathe on her, we taking you out.
Well, yeah, this is 55.
55, bro.
What this is another thing.
Think about it. This is you're gonna love his face. Parasocial relationship once again. Yep. And we're talking about Caitlin Clark, Frank. We're talking about Caitlin Clark now, though. This is not Paige Bueckers, who's in college, doing her thing for UConn. We're talking about Caitlin Clark, WNBA #1 draft pick, had her own signature basketball problems. He'll let you know exactly what he's thinking in the field.
No, I looked at it. I saw him. I've seen
starter flights. She got it done for the W. Like Chinny said, she doesn't move the needle. She is the needle. I love that when she said that. You know what I mean?
She is the needle. I am the needle.
She's the needle. And what he's facing, before Bravo gets to the article, he can face up to 6 years in prison and a $10,000 fine on top of that. But Bravo, do your thing, bro.
Man accused of stalking, Caitlin Clark proclaims himself guilty as charged in first court appearance. This was published on January 15th by the Associated Press. Shout out CNN.com. Look at this creepy ass nigga. What 50? I'm sorry, let me read the article. But what 55-year-old nigga gonna be like, I think I can get with that.
I think I could get with Caitlyn. Like, come on, bro.
Stop it. Would she look like one of your old teachers that you
Caitlyn is always with her man.
Every time I see her, she's mad reserved.
I think Caitlyn's another one who doesn't put herself out like that neither. But I think her man is an assistant coach at Butler, and she's always with them.
I'm going to read the article, and I left myself a note in the chat to remind myself. All right, I'm going to read this article.
Okay.
One day, after Michael Thomas Lewis was charged with felony stalking of Indiana Fever star and WNBA Rookie of the Year, Caitlin Clark, the 55-year-old Texas man shouted, "Guilty as charged," as soon as he sat down in a courtroom Tuesday. Lewis is accused of repeated and continued harassment of the 22-year-old Caitlin Clark beginning on December 16th, the Marion County Prosecutor's Office wrote in a court filing. Wish TV of Indianapolis reported that Lewis behaved very erratically in his first court appearance and, at times, appeared to be laughing and joking while noting he had not been taking his medication while jailed or while living out of his car. Prosecutors said they were seeking a higher standard bond because Lewis traveled from his home in Texas to Indianapolis, quote, with the intent to be in close proximity to the victim, unquote.
Texas? Indiana? Yo, pause that. Pause it right.
It's like a good 16.
Pause that. We have to see how long that is. That's a day. That is not 16 hours, bro.
Yeah, it's a trip. I know.
That's from the Southwest to the Midwest. That's like a day.
Let's say he's from like Amarillo, Texas, which I think is like northern. It's in the top hat of Texas.
Right.
Actually, no, I'm wrong. Oh yeah. Amarillo is in the top hat of Texas. We drove through it at I-40. Yeah, that's when I drove by. It smelled like the slaughterhouse. I told you.
Right.
We was in Amarillo, and we heard the football game on the AM radio, and we could see the stadium in the distance, and it was all flatland, flatland. So from Amarillo, home of Terry Funk, R.I.P. Oh R.I.P. Damn, I'm tripping. Just looking at it on a map, I know it's more than 16 hours.
It's days, bro.
Yeah, it's at least 2 days. I'm guessing 2 days, bro. Calculating. Oh, no. You drive. Fastest route, 14 hours. I was right the first time, about 16 hours. It's 1,000 miles. 16 hours. 15, 16 hours. 1,000 miles. It just looks worse on a map. But yeah, about 16. That's a long 16 hours, gang.
It's probably a predominantly all highway.
Yeah. Because it's I-40 and I-44.
America right there.
Yeah, it's nothing. You're driving
the socioeconomic middle America. I'm talking about where it is in the world.
Don't piss them off.
In the United States. Right.
We don't need them in America. We don't need them in our...
I'm not
social justice. Social justice.
I'm talking about that. But yeah, I mean, think about it. You drove through there. It's mainly flatland.
Yeah, it's nothing. There's nothing to look at. It was mad
nothing
boring.
To look at, mainly farmland.
I-40 is mad boring.
Country. Yeah.
It's really it. Couple cows here and there. It's really it, bro.
Just like if you're going to upstate New York, like you go to Albany, Buffalo, you're going to see a whole lot of farmland.
So my man drove 16 hours to see a 22-year-old girl.
But
Buddy is old enough to be her father.
We don't know if he's from Amarillo, so he probably drew for father.
I picked Amarillo to be nice. That's North Texas.
To be nice.
To be nice. And he could be from Dallas. He could be from Houston. He could be from El Paso.
That's even worse. El Paso's
at least 20 hours. Yeah, it's at least 20 hours.
Mexico. El Paso. That's crazy.
Okay, where was I at? Yes. Oh, prosecutors said they were seeking a higher than standard bond because Lewis traveled from his home to Texas and Indianapolis. Yep. Right. Lewis was held on a $50,000 bond, and if the bond is posted, he will be required to wear an ankle monitor and remain in Indiana. Dumbass. The court also filed a not guilty plea on Lewis's behalf, and Judge Angela Davis suggested Lewis remain silent in jail and only speak with his attorney. Lewis received a no-contact order and the stay-away order sought by prosecutors that bars him from being within 500 feet of either of the two arenas where the Fever play their home games. His pretrial hearing will be held remotely on March 31st.
Right.
In one post on X, Lewis said he had been repeatedly driving by Gainbridge Fieldhouse, the Indiana Pacers' home arena where the Fever also play. And another, he said he had, quote, one foot on a banana peel and the other on a stalking charge, unquote. Other messages directed at Caitlin Clark were sexually explicit. The social media post, quote, actually caused Caitlin Clark to feel terrorized, frightened, intimidated, or threatened, unquote. And an implicit or explicit threat also was made, quote, with the intent to place Caitlin Clark in reasonable fear of sexual battery, unquote. Prosecutors wrote in a Marion County Superior Court filing.
Can we see that man's mug again, please?
You are, sir. I'll finish up.
Now, is that a man she should be frightened of or not?
Listen. I'm gonna finish this up, but he didn't have to send words. If he just said that, terrified. Sexual harassment. Sexual harassment.
Can you take care of this, please? Yeah. Pack this
officer, it's him.
It's him.
He's right here. It's him right
Pack
here.
him up. Get him out of here. Thank you.
All right, let's see.
Come on, bro.
The FBI learned that the X account belonged to Lewis and that the messages were sent from IP addresses associated with an Indianapolis hotel and downtown public library. He clearly made multiple trips. Indianapolis police spoke with Lewis on January 8th at his hotel room. He told officers he was in Indianapolis on vacation. You ever see that dog?
Yeah.
Whenever the big girl's eating, he be coming in like.
Yep. I love that dog. I don't know how they got that picture.
She goes,
that dog really made that face. That's hilarious.
She's like, I ordered one set of fries, but they gave me two.
Mm-hmm. Like, no,
I'm only going to eat one.
You ain't going to eat two.
You ordered two, you going to eat two, big girl.
You're going to eat two, exactly.
Don't do that. Exactly. All right, keep this creep on the screen. Okay. When asked why he was making so many posts about Clark, Lewis replied, just the same reason everybody else makes posts, according to court documents. He told police that he didn't mean any harm and that he fantasized about being in a relationship with Clark. And then it's something about the Associated Press naming her a Woman of the Year.
Right. I think it was Time.
Again,
Athlete of the Year.
Again, parasocial. Parasocial as fuck.
Yeah, to the highest degree.
So here's what I wanted to point out. I typed it in so I wouldn't forget.
Right.
These women, we talked about it a little bit, but I think we need to emphasize it, because especially Caitlin Clark. Because I don't want to be mean. Caitlin Clark isn't your prototypical attractive white woman that you put on the television. Caitlin Clark's on TV because she could put the ball through the hoop efficiently.
Right.
And that is the reason why she's on television. Right. She's not on Instagram shaking her ass for dollars. She's not on X selling her vajayjay for wild dollar for $3.99 a month or anything like that. Throwing comment ads or whatever. She's not doing none of that. She's hooping. Hooping. Right? Follow for follow nonsense. Right. She's hooping. These girls show zero sex appeal. And there are creeps out there that still get a parasocial experience with them.
Yep.
That is scary, because as far as me saying understand, I don't mean I'm agreeing with what these people are saying.
Right.
I can understand when somebody who throws it at you constantly, who throws sex appeal in your face, where you start to get that feeling of, ooh, what if, and maybe. I can see an idiot doing that.
Right.
These girls are playing a sport. They play a sport very well. At no time in the game do they do anything sexual to give you any kind of arousal feel. So everything you are thinking about with Caitlin and Paige is up here. It's all up here. That's the point I'm trying to make. Right. It's all up top. The brain is powerful. They say we don't use the whole brain. The brain is powerful.
It is. It is.
There are parts that'll make you think. I could smell something I haven't smelled in forever, and it reminds me of something else. The brain is powerful.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a fact.
So it's like that dude's brain is just his wiring's a little off.
I was about to say it's a little off. Maybe something's misfiring. I don't know.
He got got the green wire plugged into the blue wire, and the blue wire is not
green
plugged
and
in
blue
at all.
could be, mistaken in the dark. So
I don't know. He might be colorblind.
I don't know. But to piggyback off of what you said, like I said the same thing about Paige. They don't put themselves out there. I remember the first time I seen Caitlin Clark dressed up was at the draft.
The draft, and we're gonna get. I'm gonna go pick it
up. And I was like,
I saw that
and what did I say? People were saying she looked like one of their like English teachers having a night out with gals.
Right, because Cammy came with the leg out.
Cammy came to slay.
Reese had the hood.
Okay. Cammy came to slay. Angel Reese came to slay.
Yeah,
Aaliyah Edwards came to slay. Like,
and Caitlyn here, look, here another picture. Caitlyn here, like, yeah, I'm here with the gals. These are my gals.
I'm here to get my number one pick and get the bag. We don't see it.
Caitlyn's the 40-year-old friend with her 30-year-old co-workers who sell them out every night.
Right.
And Caitlyn's like, I'm here with the gals. I'm gonna have a marg. I'm gonna have me a marg, and I'm gonna be okay. Yep. That's her right here. And this dude's going, oh. Like, you getting flustered over this, my nigga? Like,
come on, bro. I mean, maybe that's his type. Maybe
maybe he likes the conservative type. Maybe he's a conservative type. Maybe I'm sorry. I'm kink shaming. My bad. I'm kink shaming. It's 2025.
Don't kink shame, baby. We don't kink shame on this show. This is a safe place. As you can see, it's a haven. It's a haven, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm fading. It's a haven. It's a haven.
It's just, I don't know. Niggas are weird. That's the best thing I can say about this.
That's all you can. No, look at my joint. Look at my joint.
Stalker's gotta relax. Yes. Y'all niggas gotta chill. Fuck wrong with y'all? Like, I don't know. Y'all are weird. Like, there's so many things. There are 24 hours in a day. We sleep 6 to 8.
Forget looking at it in hours. Just count the seconds. That's gonna even blow your mind.
There's so many things to do. Why are you stalking women? You know what you could do? You can go on your phone that you're using to stalk somebody with and go on one of those dating sites and try your luck there. You might find a weirdo just like you. Like, bro, just please.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Leave these girls alone. These girls need to focus on winning, not weirdos. What's the wrong W? That's all, bro.
Paige, she's focusing on winning, becoming a pro, making her money as an investor, a capital, a venture capitalist.
Yeah.
Like, she's trying to grow into an entity. Caitlin Clark is an entity. And the thing about Caitlin is she's always with her man. Always. So I'm like, what did you think was going to happen? She was going to leave her man for you, buddy?
So, all right. So real quick. So we can relate it to ourselves. We got the group chat, right? Group chat is crazy sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
What do we always joke about? In the group chat? How we go beat up some girl husband so we can take her.
Right.
Are you really going to drive somewhere and go take down some girl husband so you can? Okay, not her.
Oh, you know exactly who I'm talking about too.
Bianca, you're safe. Okay, you're safe. Okay, besides girl. Bianca Belair, you ain't. All seriousness. Like, you're not driving anywhere.
I wouldn't do
that. Not because you're level-headed. You understand. You understand the reality.
Right.
For you to get in that kind of trouble, mental health. Like my man preach, mental health. That's it. Mental health. You have a problem. You have a bigger problem. And this is just showing it. If they don't correct it here, if they don't institutionalize your ass here, he's going to go further. Because watching all that true crime shit I was talking in the beginning, a lot of times some of these crimes happen because they just had the nigga free and he was able to do things.
He was able to do things.
And
possibly with some of the cases, the women didn't say anything because they felt it was embarrassing, like you said before.
Some women have just been like, "Oh, I thought I could handle it," or "Oh, I didn't think he was that serious."
That's a man, sis. Like,
I've seen a girl. She said she took karate classes or some kind of BJJ or whatever, and she was being watched. She was in the gym in her hotel, or no, in her apartment, and the dude kept watching her. And she's like, he never looked familiar to me. I'd never seen him in here. Right. So after a while, I started to realize he was watching me. So I went to the other side of the gym. He followed me, and then he tried to approach me and grab me. Right. She was a big girl, not fat.
Right.
She body of an athlete, big girl. Right. And this dude was a gangly man.
Yep.
She struggled.
Right.
She struggled with this gangly man, but she got him off. Right. But it would have taken me and you. It would have taken me and you 15 seconds to get this man off us, maybe less. It took her a little over a minute, to get him off, and he winded up running away after a while.
Right.
But it's like, bro,
I didn't think she was in shape.
Yes, you need to say something. You need to say something.
Please say something.
Because, dude, people try to take advantage of women in all aspects. They try to take advantage of women. So, and this is me caping because I got a daughter now. That's why I said.
I'm glad that we were able to do an episode like this because
speaker fell.
I mean, we cover women's basketball, especially when it comes to high school.
Man, goddamn right.
So,
goddamn right.
I'm sure they would appreciate an episode like this. And plus, whenever we talk about Paige and Caitlin, it's great on YouTube. So.
Yeah.
I said, hey, why not do an episode?
Shout out to the algorithm.
Shout out to the algorithm. But that's it for us. We heading on out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed the last episode. The next episode should be the gaming episode, I think. Oh, the box.
Huh? Oh, yes. Yes, it should be the gaming episode.
It should be the gaming episode, so be on the lookout for that.
If this doesn't give me short term.
I'll remind you. You're crazy, man. The light. We see the light. The aroma. But no, thank y'all for watching. Truly appreciate y'all. Hit that like button. Leave a comment. And if you didn't subscribe, do it already.
Yo, what are you waiting on? Where we at right now? I don't even know. Where we at? I'm looking.
I think we're at 2 something.
Before we get off. Yeah, I think we've eclipsed 200. About the same as my last life gaming page.
You're a fool.
That's me burying myself.
I know.
Where are we? Oh my god, I got too many subs on this one. Hold on.
I think we're at 200 plus.
Well, guess what?
What?
This channel's not subbed. 211, baby.
211, baby. So yeah.
Wait, it still says 210.
Little by little, independent platform. So it is what it is. But
facts.
Truly appreciate you, and we don't do the monkeying around for views. So
yeah, we don't appreciate you, bro. We don't bro. Peace out. Who paving? Hands is actually.
Your hands are always actually. Who paving?